Sorry about the technical problems this morning. I'm Donna, owner at Bookkeeping Made Simple. Wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Hope you had a fabulous Christmas weekend. We certainly did. Christmas is always a little bit strange when the kids are grown, but we still enjoy every minute of it. At least I do. I think I'm married to the Grinch. And this week is the last week of 2020. Yay! So as you can see, I'm still not cleared to wear eye makeup. I really feel like I look weird. If I don't wear lipstick, then I look washed out, but I just feel weird with no eye makeup on. I have never, since I was like 12, gone 3 weeks of no eye makeup. This is really weird for me. So one more week, right after New Year's, I should be cleared to put the good stuff on. Maybe by the end of this week, I'll start putting a little eyeshadow on. So I want to talk about goals. Everybody's making their New Year's resolutions, which is fabulous. You want to make sure that your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic. And by realistic, I mean you should stretch to achieve them, but not have them be so over the top that that you kind of mentally give up. And time sensitive. So for example, a lot of people will say something like, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds this year. What I did that has been very effective so far, and I did this just before the holidays. In fact, 1st of November is when I started my real weight loss plan. I don't have a ton of weight to lose, but I do have a little bit. And I broke it down and I said, well, if I lose a pound a week, in 52 weeks, I will have lost 52 pounds. That's a lot of weight. And so I decided I want to lose a pound a week for the next, I said, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a grace period for the holidays. So I said, pound a week until I reach my goal weight. And that is achievable. It's easy to lose a pound a week. It's a little bit of a stretch, but it's not so overwhelming. It's not like feeling like you have to lose 20 pounds tomorrow. I said a pound a week. And if I'm a little bit over or a little bit under, I know it's not the end of the world. Being a woman, you know, I know my weight fluctuates quite a lot due to circumstances maybe beyond my control, but I'm looking for an average of 4 pounds a month. And if I just keep this specific goal, 1 pound per week, maybe 1.5 pounds a week, then by summer, when I want to be thin, I will be. So, and that's what I mean about SMART goals, is to really make them very specific. 1 pound a week is specific, it's doable, it's something that you can tell immediately if you've reached it or not, as opposed to this nebulous, I'm going to eat right and exercise more. Well, what exactly does that look like? What does exercise more look like? Does it mean I'm going to reach 10,000 steps on my pedometer every day for the next 3 months? Have something very, very specific. And the same thing with your business. You can't start off and say, well, I'm making $25,000 a year now, but next year I'm going to make $1 million. It doesn't work that way. I have specific goals and benchmarks that, okay, I want this many new clients per week for the next year. And when I reach this many new clients, I'm not going to give the specifics because it's separate. It's different for every business. Then I'm going to need to hire more staff. And when I reach this many new clients and this many more staff, then I need to hire someone to help with the operations, a management position. So, and that means that I'll be making this much money that I take home and this much money that I pay out to bookkeepers, and this is what my payroll is going to be. And I can drill down and get very, very specific on what that's going to look like, how much I'm going to make per client, what my profit margins are. And every business should be able to do that. I can do it almost off the top of my head because I've been in this business for a long time. And I know the direction that I want to take it for a lot of different things, but I also know that because I'm an accountant, I know what to look for. So that would be one of the things that I would really, really suggest that you do if you want your business to grow, and I hope you do. I really do. I know this year has been an absolute crushing blow to small business, but let's determine your disaster plan. I want to talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. And then determine what you need to do to achieve some specific goal. It can be one new customer a week. It could be one new customer a day. It could be $100 more in sales day over day improvement. Let's be honest, if you're in retail and you're getting $100 more in sales day over day, so then by the end of the year, you're going to be making $365,000 more, because that's cumulative. That means that you're going to be making a lot of money. And then what to do when you reach specific benchmarks, and is this doable? So, you know, the $100 day over day would be, well, tomorrow I want to bring in $100 more in revenue than I did the day before. So day one could be $100, day two could be $200, day three could be $300, day four could be $400. And if you keep doing that, and then kind of allow yourself a little bit of, well, let's see, I have 7 days in the week that my store is open. I want to make $500 more. You know, these are my goals for the week, and pad it a little bit so that you have some massive growth that's doable without it being, but still allowing for, you may still have some slow days. And we can help you with that, by the way. What is a good goal for your business? Every business is different, and I kind of struggle with, I continue to say that. I say it to my new clients, every business is different. They say, how much do you charge? Every business is different. Your needs are not this other client's needs. So I can't quote you this client's price. I have to look and see what your actual needs are before I can quote you a price. It's like if you went to a builder and you wanted him to build you a house on the beach, it's going to depend on where the house is located. If it's up on the cliff, it's going to be a different price than if it's on the sand. If it's a little bitty tiny house, it's going to be a different price than if it's a 20-bedroom mansion. That's just the way it is. So kind of look at it that way. As I keep saying, your pricing is different. It's because your business is different. Your house is different. And so we want to make sure that everybody is winning in all of our transactions. So that's kind of how I set my goals. And the weight loss one I felt like was a really good one, because if you break it down, and you almost break it down to the absurd, and this is where you have people saying, oh, well, the price of my service is just a cup of coffee a day. You break it down to the absurd so that you go, you know, if you can't afford this, yeah, if I can't do this, if I can't do £1 a week, geez, that's a pretty easy goal to meet. That means that I can eat pretty normally. I just have to add some activity. And what kind of activity? Well, that means that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I go walking, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I go to the gym and lift weights, or whatever it is. You start with a measurable, achievable goal. And remember, these goals are cumulative. So as you grow, you're going to be growing on top of your growth. Or in the case of weight loss, you're going to be losing on top of your loss. So if you lose 10 pounds and then you don't lose any for a little bit, you've still lost 10 pounds, and you can kind of forgive yourself and keep moving forward. That's what I've done. I figured I've actually lost weight over the holidays. So I've been doing really good, because I've been just simply tracking what I eat without worrying too much about it. So that's the trick to achievable goals. When you are ready to set goals for your business that are achievable, give us a call. Our number is 801-692-0032. You can email me directly at donna@mysimplebookkeeping.com. We would love to help you, and that would mean that we would need to get into your books, look at what you've done in past years and this year, and then start helping you make achievable goals for your business. And then we're going to want to start helping you achieve them. So give us a shout. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks and have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.